Hey guys, what's up?
Excuse me.
It's
I'm looking for the
um,
ugly stepsister.
it's
Ah, there you are. Right.
I'm sorry about that. So a while back I did a first book review on the first Longmire book, but I decided to do a series review since I read them all so fast and long ago. Not fast, but I'm like a fast reader, so I read them so quickly and so long ago. So I thought I would do one big whole series book review. So the books are very different from the show. Um, One, there's like a lot more humor in it, and I'm gonna go through the characters. We still have Walt, Vic, Henry, Katie, and Ruby. Um, and then Ferg is in the book, but he is not a major character. He's like very minor in the book. So if you're like a Ferg supporter and you love Ferg and you're looking for him in the books, don't, because he's barely mentioned in the book. Ruby's in a lot more than Ferg, and all the other characters I mentioned, they're in it. Branch does not exist, but there are two other deputies. There's Sancho, I believe, and Turk. Turk. They're the two other deputies who are not in the show. Um, Katie actually lives in Philadelphia with her father. I mean, without her father. She lives in Philadelphia. Except in the latest book, she had to move to Philadelphia. I mean, move to Wyoming, which I don't want to give away why she did. If you want to know why she recently moved to Wyoming, read the books. I don't want you guys to watch this without without reading the books, because this does a lot of spoilers. Anyways, now so many people want Walt and Vic together, including me. If you want to read some Walt and Vic things, read the books, because they do get together in the books, and oh my god, their relationship in the books is so, oh my god, guys, it's just like so good. Now, can somebody who has read the books tell me if this is true? Now, in the first book, I believe I read something about like her husband being named Sean, like in the show, but then in the other book, I swear to God, it read Glenn. So is her husband's name Sean in the book, or is it Glenn, or whatever? So yeah, so if somebody could tell me that, that would be great. Vic doesn't really talk about her family a lot in the show. She talks about them in the book, and they're actually introduced in the book. So that's kind of cool. Lucian is in the books a lot more. Excuse me. Matthias does not exist in the books. He's actually replaced by, well, not replaced, because the book was written before the show, but he replaced a girl travel police officer. She's in the book, and it was really, really cute. Walt in the book where you meet her, Walt said she reminded him of Vic, but nobody can replace Vic and Walt's relationship. Also, there are these mini short stories in between some of the books. And I read them after I read all the major books, which was a really good idea, but because it kind of fills in sometimes. But in those books, Vic is not in them as much. She's like off somewhere. But I like the ones with her was so much, because there's so much Walt and Vic to work with. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep going back to Walt and Vic, because the life of a workshopper, I mean, really, right? So I hope after the show ends that Craig Johnson will keep on writing the books, because I don't know what I'm going to do without Longmire. I mean, I'm going to get all the seasons on DVD. I have 1 through 4 right now, but once season 5 and season 6 comes out, I'm going to have them all on DVD, but the books, I don't know what I'm going to do without, because there's so much to do with the books when they haven't done in the show. One thing that I hope they keep in the books is that Walt and Vic eventually get married, because there's something that happens with Katie in the book that could confuse the relationship, but could not refuse the relationship. But like it confuses, but it's not confusing. If you guys know what I mean. Because technically, yeah, like you guys, if you guys read the books, you know what happened to Katie's husband and Vic's brother. Yeah, guys, this is a major spoiler, so I'll put up above contains spoilers. So yeah, that's all I can really say about the series. You know, Henry's in it like a lot more. You know, him and Walt are best friends. Ruby's in it a lot more. A lot of things happen, you know, it takes a toll on emotions, and there's something really surprising in the books between Walt and Vic, which is like, oh my god. You guys just like had to like read the books to find out, because it's just like so, it's just like I don't want to give too much away. Alright, so let me start. I'm going to start over a little bit, and if you read the books, watch this. If you have not read the books, don't watch it until you read them. Alright, so first big thing is Katie marries Vic's brother. That could confuse the whole Walt and Vic relationship. I mean, that could mess it up, but it hasn't messed it up yet. Michael ultimately dies in the line of duty because, yes, he is a police officer. I know, talk about family business. And Katie moves to Wyoming with her daughter, because she did have a daughter with Michael, Walt's granddaughter. That happened around the same time Vic was secretly pregnant. Walt didn't know. And it is Walt's baby. Vic was gonna have a baby, and it was Walt's baby. He just didn't know that because, you know, she obviously wasn't big enough, or, you know, she wasn't ready to tell. Walt and Vic do go through some stuff, you know, in one of the books they do, you know, they do it, that's like one of my favorite parts of the book. So yeah, if you're not like alright with like adult content, do not read the books until you're ready. But it's really well thought out. If you love the show, you'll love the books. Just give them a chance. If you're not a Walt and Vic shipper, do not read the books, because there's a lot of content in there about them being together, and I just love it. Like I had to write down all the parts of my phone because my mom likes to delete the books off the Kindle after we're done reading them, unless I tell her to save one for me. But yeah, the books are really good, guys. I encourage you to read them. And I hope Clint Johnson keeps reading them after the show ends. So if you guys like this video, if you read the Longmire books, tell me what are your favorite moments below. My favorite moments are all the Wake moments. And I just love them. Alright, so if you guys like the Longmire books, comment down below what you like about them, what you don't like about them. Comment if you like the show or the books better. I like the books a little bit better just because of the Walt and Vic thing. Judge me if you want, but I do love the show, don't get me wrong. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, bye.